Pisces. Hey you guys, it's me, Gemstone at tarothealing.com. I hope you guys are doing really well. This is your monthly reading. It's for August and it is for Pisces. I'm going to be using the Deviant Moon Tarot, and let's see what shows up for you in the month of August. I'm going to be starting off with your work and finances, then moving on to your relationships, and then moving on to your spiritual cards. So let's see what shows up for Pisces with work and finances. You have the Five of Pentacles with the Temperance card, with the what is it? Oh, Four of Wands. So these are pretty good cards for finances, Pisces. I feel like some of you guys have been going through some financial struggles. Money has been short. Bills have been taking up maybe a lot of your money. Things have been tight for you. Maybe some of you guys may have been unemployed, or maybe the amount that you've just been earning just hasn't really been enough to really cover all your needs. But the Temperance card is showing that things will get better for you. Yes, it takes time. Yes, this took a while. Like, this took a while where things was a struggle. And, sometimes things feel like they're moving slow, or the changes feel like they're coming really slowly. But the Temperance card is saying that you have been working your way up gradually to something that is better for you. This is a card of showing that things can turn around for you, things can change. And with the things that are changing, it leaves more opportunities for you to come into better financial situations that can benefit your family, that can benefit people that are around you, that can create a better and more stable living situation for you. This card can also talk about having a break from work, because maybe you've been working so hard, you need to have a little bit of a vacation time, or you need to spend a bit more time, quality time with family members, friends, people that are around you. And so I kind of get the impression that when it comes to work and finances, that they're definitely, I don't see like huge things changing, but Temperance card at least shows that things are moving, things are better, like in a sense. So at least it's progress, at least it's positive things. The Four of Wands can also be talking about family as well. So it could be saying that maybe you have the support of your partner through everything, though. Like, yeah, you've struggled along, but your partner has been there to sort of reassure you, and for you to go through things together. Like, you're not going through what you're going through alone. You're going through it together with somebody else. And in some ways, in August, you may find that your relationship with your partner becomes even stronger in some kind of ways. Also, so I don't know why I'm talking about your partnership. Well, I do know why I'm talking about your partnership, because these cards are kind of connecting with that kind of thing too. So that might be why, like, this was a money situation, but sometimes certain aspects of our lives, they overlap. So I kind of get that. That's where maybe that interpretation is coming from. So when it comes to those of you that are single, you have the Hierophant with the Four of Swords, with the Queen of Wands. So the Hierophant can represent commitments of some kind. It can represent situations, things that you're really used to, things that have become like so ingrained into you, and practices that you're not willing to get rid of, traditions that you're not willing to get rid of. Some of you guys may have very traditional values when it comes to relationships, or when it comes to maybe gender roles or certain things like that. But then it's kind of saying that you've taken a break from some of those ideas, or certain things that, again, maybe old ideas or old fashioned or traditional ways of viewing things. Maybe, certain experiences in your life have made you see things in a different way, especially maybe towards marriage, or maybe seeing things in a different way towards commitments and things like that. The Queen of Wands could be saying that maybe, again, you're trying to explore things in a more in a completely different way. Maybe you have more of a fresh perspective, or a different kind of idea of what relationships should be. I kind of get this impression of a person that is independent and is seeing things for themselves. It's, I think for some of you guys, especially the Hierophant representing churches, it could be saying that maybe you had a religious background of some kind, and because of that religious background, it taught you certain things about relationships that maybe you took with you for quite some time, and maybe this month you're actually questioning those kind of values or things that you would learn from a particular religion, that you may have been raised into and stuff like that. You may be questioning those things, or you may even be gaining your independence away from a certain religion, um as well, and walking your own path. And that could be connecting with your relationships, because maybe there were certain things you were taught about relationships that maybe you're coming to find may not be true for you, or maybe you kind of think, oh, I don't think that that kind of belief resonates with me any longer. And so you might have a bit of a rebellious streak about you, but it's not going to come instantly. I feel like you're going to be contemplating things first, and then you're gonna kind of feel like, yeah, like I can make a decision for myself. And then it might come up that you embrace a new way of thinking or a new way of looking at that whole thing. um or yeah, it could be that, or it could be saying that maybe you're gaining your independence from away from somebody else as well, somebody else that is trying to maybe keep things as they were, and you're more on the side of, do you know what, I really want to do my own thing. So it could be that as well, or it could be your parents that are kind of telling you that kind of thing. So yeah, or grandparents even. So when it comes to, for those of you that are in relationships, you have the Nine of Pentacles, which I would have thought would have showed up for the singles, but it's showing up for you guys that are in relationships, with the Moon. And then your last card is the Page of Swords. So what this could be saying is, the reason why I said the Nine of Pentacles I would have thought would have showed up for you guys that are not in relationships is because the Nine of Pentacles usually signifies a single person. That's how I kind of interpret it more than a person that is in a relationship. I feel like if this person was in a relationship, they would still concern themselves with more outside things than the relationship itself. Like they might concern themselves more with financial things than actual the love connection of a relationship. Or it could be that this person is more the kind of person that would give love through gifts, through giving their partner money, through things that they can give their partner in terms of material things, is the way that they would show their emotions. And so you may be dealing with a partner that is, like that. And that's not a bad thing, it's, everyone shows love in different ways. And so I just feel like that, because it's like connected with the Pentacles element, that is more the way that they would show their love towards you. Now the Moon is kind of saying that something about this person, or the way they're coming off, is not really all that it seems. So it could be saying that maybe this person is making themselves out to be more financially stable than what they actually are in some kind of way. Or again, connecting back with that the cards that showed up in your um the work cards, where I kind of felt a relationship could be getting better because maybe you guys have gone through some financial issues together. Maybe there's something connecting with finances that they're not exactly revealing or saying. Like maybe in August, your partner may act like they have more control over finances than maybe what they actually do. Um, the Moon card can also be, because the Moon card can represent deceptions and things. But what I'm also drawn to is the way that they're like puppets on a string connected to the Moon. So it's almost like there is some kind of illusion associated with the Moon's energy, or again deception. And with the dancing, is almost like a person that has control because of their deception, or is able to manipulate a situation because of creating an illusion that isn't really real, but you feel bound to it in some kind of way. Or you may not even notice that you're being manipulated, or it could be even the other way, maybe to somebody else as well. So it can go in both directions. But I feel like with the Page of Swords in the end, is it's kind of saying maybe things will become apparent in that way. um maybe it'll become visible to you what this situation is really about, even though in the midst of it all, the moon can represent that which is unseen. Maybe some financial situations are bothering your partner a bit more than what they're making it seem. Like maybe the puppets on the string is that person acting like they're okay with certain situations when in fact they're inside themselves, they're not really that okay with it. And maybe it becomes apparent to you by something that they say to you later on down the line, that it becomes clear to you that they're not that pleased. um yeah, that's what I get with that card. And let's see what shows up in terms of your spiritual cards. Your spiritual cards is the Two of Swords with the King of Swords with the Nine of Wands. So what I see for you guys in terms of your spiritual cards is I feel like there is a need that you're gonna have to feel that you need to protect yourself from certain situations. Either you're gonna feel like you have to protect your heart, or you have to protect yourself from being vulnerable because of somebody else. Somebody else could be trying to make a decision on your behalf, and I feel like if they do, that decision may not be one that you like. You may feel that in some kind of way you're taken advantage of, or you may feel that this person um is deciding your fate in a way that isn't conducive to you. um if I was to look at these cards on a spiritual level, especially because the spirit is more about our own personal relationship with the divine, and is less to do with outside people or outside influences, I feel like it's kind of saying that you may be dealing with some kind of internal struggles or conflicts within yourself. Certain things that maybe decisions you can't really make. Maybe you're trying to weigh up options, but you're finding it difficult to maybe make a final decision. It's kind of saying that yes, some you may have to make some very harsh or maybe even decisions that may seem cold to other people, or that may not be so in line with maybe how other people see you. But then it's saying that you have to defend yourself, you have to stand up for yourself, you have to speak for yourself. So in that case, you do have to make some difficult choices. And again, it may not be what everyone else wants, it may not be everyone else's cup of tea, but you have to decide this for yourself, what is important for you at this point in time. And also speak up for yourself. If there's disputes that are going on, it's saying that you have to speak up for yourself. Don't just hang your head like this person is doing. You have to actually, get up and say, okay, no, this is the situation, this is how it is, because again, swords is about communication. So you have to communicate, you have to speak, you have to express your feelings. And I feel like if you don't express your feelings, it's going to show up as being passive aggressive. And in that sense, I don't feel like that's a better situation for you. It's better just to say it as it is. And don't keep it inside of yourself. uh Certain things that you feel, certain things you want to express. So peace and many blessings to you, Pisces. I'll be seeing you. Bye.